Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. I created the whole colorism topic online. People mocked me, then they copied me. A brief history. I started dark-skinned activism back in 1998. Worked for years to develop it. Brought it online in 2009. Got it popping after going on Tommy Sotomayor in 2014. And in 2015, dark skin activism and the dark skin activists went viral due to a post that I wrote about Kendrick Lamar's colorism. After that, millions of people got exposed to something that they never heard about, never heard talked about online in terms of a movement, in terms of a firm topical discussion, something called dark skin activism, darkism, and colorism. People then mocked me. Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club made me donkey of the day for calling myself the dark skin activist. Then a funny thing happened. After people mocked me, they began copying me. So you had Black women on YouTube who had built up their channels due to knowing how to market. One of them admitted to being a marketer, but they were marketing a different type of product to their audience. They were not talking about colorism. They were not talking about dark skin. They were talking about Black issues, such as weave. As soon as they got a hold of Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist, they flocked to my channel and studied me and then began copying and plagiarizing my content, bringing it back to their channels and passing it off as if it were their own, when in fact it was the brainchild of Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And I said all that to say this: anybody that you hear talking about colorism and darkism online has stolen, ripped off, plagiarized, thieved from Rashida Strober, the creator, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. So now let me continue on with what I created. I own this lane. I invented it. I created it. Dark skin activism, which encompasses colorism as well. So now let's get into this. I'm disgusted. First of all, I want to say I'm absolutely disgusted by Evelyn Lozada. You are, man, I can't really use the words that I want to use. Y'all got to catch me on my live shows when I do my performances. Y'all gonna really get that fire, that dark skin activist heat. But I can't do and say what I really want to say. But Evelyn Lozada, light skinned Evelyn Lozada. First of all, she started, I see right through this foolishness that's going on between these women. It's darkism. And she started this beef with this young lady, OG. She started this. Let's be real clear about this, people. She called OG ugly. They had gotten into an argument where she called her ugly. And I'm specifically referring to the incident where they were outside. I guess they was at the beach outside somewhere, because they were dressed in their bathing suits and whatnot. But before that, she had called OG ugly. And the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. She called OG ugly because that's what she really thinks. She really thinks that a Black woman that looks like OG, who is the real Black woman, how a real Black woman looks, minus the hair. But we're talking about the facial features and we're talking about the dark skin tone. The bottom line is OG is how real Black women look. They're dark skinned, they have nappy hair, and they have certain features, okay? She is the definitive, OG is the definitive Black woman, phenotype wise. And so Evelyn Lozada, you could throw out all your Afro-Latina stuff because you're throwing that out there because it's convenient right now. It's convenient for you to now claim that you're Afro-Latina, to throw in the Afro part. so you could get that credibility with black people. See, they always do it when it's convenient for them. You want to be black when it's convenient for you. And in this case, she's in a group of so-called black women, because I'm using my words carefully here, because the reaction of the other so-called black women in regards to Evelyn calling OG ugly, and by default, what she's basically saying is, you're not pretty enough for a black man to want to be with you. That's what she's saying. And these other black women, they sat there. That's why I got no respect for it. None, zero. They sat there and they defended this woman. They was on Evelyn's side. Typical darkism behavior, where you got a lot of black women who will side with a black woman that's light-skinned or mixed race, that's not black, against a fully black woman. Same thing happened to me, going back to this Zaza Ali controversy. Well, y'all black women was supporting this woman. Y'all supported this mixed race woman. Y'all were siding with her because you were giving her your financial support. And look what she turned out to do to you all. Look what she turned out to do to you all in the end. And I know some people is just getting wind that I'm live. And I'm going to leave this live up, so that way if you just tuning in, you'll be able to go back and you'll be able to go back and listen to what I said in the beginning. But yeah, a lot of black women, unfortunately, they'll take the side of the non-black woman when we get into groups. Go back and look at this clip. It's on YouTube, VH1, where they're siding with Evelyn Lozada, and they know this lady got a track record. Everybody knows Evelyn Lozada, light-skinned Evelyn Lozada. You're not black. You was right, OG. I've been saying mixed women are not black before you even said it. I've been saying this for years. So you were right. She's not a black woman. You said it. And I think that's what really got under her skin, because she knows that deep down, she's not black. And I think that she knows deep down, maybe why am I allowed to just easily infiltrate? I believe that mixed race people struggle with this internally, because they know that it's wrong. They know that they shouldn't be able to come in and just take over and be at the top of black society and black culture. I think they know this. Are they going to give up that privilege? I highly doubt that. They're not going to give up that privilege. But I think that deep down inside, I think they actually know that it's something wrong there. When you got all these black women siding with you, a woman that's not black, you're mixed race, and they're against even a dark-skinned woman. That dark-skinned Kristen, this chick is just really pitiful to me. She is a go along to get along type of chick. And you throwing your fellow dark-skinned woman under the bus by sitting here agreeing with everything that Evelyn, light-skinned, not black, mixed race Evelyn Lozada does to this dark-skinned black woman. You are throwing your own, and you doing it because you got privilege. You doing it because you're the acceptable dark skin. And again, all these ideas came from Rashida Strober. Don't come up on my videos stealing my ideas. And if you see this or hear this content anywhere else, they're stealing. I create the whole colorism topic. That's a fact. And I'm going to keep saying it. This woman is just sucked up all up in her privilege that she cannot even see the error of her ways. Why are you sitting? And I'm hurt for OG, because I see through OG. OG is a nice person. And I don't say that about a lot of people that I watch on TV. Some people, I can look at them and I can see, I'm generally a good judge of character based on what I see, just reading people. OG is a pretty decent person. I'd be willing to bet she's, if I had to put my money up on looking at all these women and looking at their character, understand me, in terms of are they good, decent human beings, I would be willing to bet OG would top, she would rank high among them. You could just feel it coming from her. And it's just so unfair the way that this young lady has been attacked on here. And I know it's rooted and grounded in darkism. That's what it is. And because Evelyn is the big bad bully, Evelyn is this light-skinned woman that they all praise. Historically, you know, you go back to school, you know, during my school days, it was the light-skinned girls that the black women was praising and wanting to be like. It's the same thing here. It is no different, people. It is no different. I'm telling you, but you just got here. You got grown women, overgrown, big overgrown women that's jumping on the bully, the dark-skinned girl train. People always come to me and they say, Rashida, you know that light-skinned girls have been bullied for being light-skinned. And I'm saying to you, I'm not going to sit there and say that that's not true. I'm not going to say that to you because I can't speak to what you have saw when you was coming up in school or in your neighborhood. I cannot speak to that. But what I could tell you, I've never bullied any light-skinned women, never in my life. And I have no desire to do that. But what I'm telling you right now, what we have to go off of what we're seeing on reality TV. We have seen Evelyn Lozala, the big, bad, light-skinned bully. And it's funny how the light-skinned women have had the longest run on the show. And Shani O'Neal, you the biggest, you quiet with yours though. So you don't come out straightforwardly with yours. You let light-skinned Evelyn Lozada and lighter-skinned Jackie Christie, you let them do your dirty work. But you really sitting at the top. You the top dog of this, okay? Because you sat there too. All y'all sitting up there co-signing Evelyn Lozada attacking this dark-skinned woman. All y'all, and OG presented the real receipts, whereas Evelyn Lozada presented receipts. She did have receipts, but they were not the full responses like OG was saying. And I saw through it, OG. We're not stupid. People are not dumb. We get it. We understand. Evelyn Lozada presented receipts in terms of the correspondence between OG and Chad, where it wasn't full and complete. It was just one-sided. And anybody with, you know, a phone that text messages, or anybody with a social media account that messages back and forth, you know that it is a back and forth exchange. And Evelyn, you tried to make OG look stupid. Talk about she was talking to herself when you know damn well you're lying. I see right through it, because OG turned around and presented what is the logical. I mean, this is based on logic. People with cell phones, people with social media accounts, we all know that it is a back and forth exchange between two parties. So OG presented the receipts showing the back and forth between herself and Chad, which is the more logical response here. But these women, including dark-skinned, the acceptable dark-skinned Kristen, and of course Shani O'Neal, you always taking a light-skinned woman's side. You're an apologist for their bad behavior. You've been doing it since the inception of your show. You've been helping them to bolster their light skin privilege. You took the side of Evelyn when y'all sat there and saw OG present receipts showing that it was the back and forth between her and Chad. But that wasn't enough. The problem is she's dark skinned, and y'all don't feel that her dark skin, the authentic dark skin, is pretty enough, beautiful enough for a black man to want. Y'all always, this proves my point. Light-skinned women, give up your privilege. I made that video years ago before anybody started talking about colorism. This is one of the reasons why I had to make a post like that, a video like that rather, because these light-skinned women are not giving up their privilege, even in the face of evidence showing that Chad was conversing with this woman. You still want to hold on to the belief that you're better looking because you're light-skinned. It's so clear. You ain't got to prove it to me, OG, even though you did come with your receipts. But I already know the deal. It's just as clear as day what's going on here. Evelyn Lozada has been at the top. She probably has been at the top regarding the men choosing and picking her since she was in school. They probably, because black men are darkest, so they always choose the light-skinned woman first. And that pattern, that's been a pattern throughout her life. So because of that, it just kills her. It just kills her soul to admit that a black man that she was involved with would actually have the audacity to want to date or find attractive a real black woman like you, OG. That's what it is. You hit the nail on the head when you said he wants a real black woman. You're the real deal. It's the truth. And yes, there are plenty of black men out there that do want authentically looking black women. They're there. So Evelyn Lozada, you're not black. You're not black. You're not black. And you don't hold a monopoly on black men. You don't hold a monopoly. OG is the real black woman. Okay. And real black women deserve black men. Black men are supposed to be with real black women. You don't hold the monopoly on black women. I know you think you do because they've been giving you this type of privilege your entire life. But you don't hold no monopoly on no black men. No, you don't. No, you don't. And Shawnee O'Neal, I know you think, I know your head is so boosted up because you got this Basketball Wives show. You're the executive producer. Let me tell you this, honey. What you need to understand that you're in this position because you're light skinned. No other reason. I'm assigning it only to your light skin. Periods. I'm not going to give you credit. I'm tired of giving these women credit when we know what it is. We know that these men, these rich black men have only gotten with them. The root of why they got with them is because of their light skin tone. It wasn't because they had no college degree. Don't come at me with that. It wasn't because they was nice and smart and kind. It wasn't because they was no Mother Teresa. They in their position because they light skin. Come on now. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Y'all want me to buy that argument. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to give them a pass. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubts because they're benefactors or beneficiaries. They're beneficiaries of the self-hate that runs so deep in the black community to the point where we got a mixed race chick talk about she Afro-Latina calling the real black woman ugly because you feel that black men would not be attracted to her, that they're only attracted to you. You're the most deserving woman on earth because you're light skinned. You're the most deserving of the black man's attention, time, money, care, and love. Oh my God. What the darkism in that, y'all, it just infuriates me. And I don't like the way that they treated OG. They ganged up on her in that scene. They did. Now I will admit, CC, they friends. She's not a part of that. I will give CC as a light skin, but I take issue with that. But see, CC, to me, and see, I'm a fair person. Yes, I do talk about darkism and colorism. I create the whole damn lane. But from what I see with CC, even though I would like for Byron to be with a black woman, what I see from CC, she's a nice woman. This is what I see. I don't see her on there necessarily cutting down and tearing down other black women, calling them ugly. Evelyn Lozada, you're doing this because you feel superior. You feel that dark-skinned women are superior. You can't really say it. You're not going to really say it because you know you got all these black women that's going to come for you, but it comes out like when you put up the monkey picture. It comes out. The real truth going to eventually come out, y'all. You can hide all you want to. Yeah, well, Megan 4-star, you said Kristen is like the mixed, pretty, dark-skinned girl. Exactly. So she's sitting up there basking in her privilege, jumping on the side of these light-skinned chicks, ganging up on this dark-skinned woman. She ought to be ashamed of herself. She ought to be. I'm so disappointed. I don't feel sorry for that woman. I don't feel sorry for Kristen because I see right through you. And again, I'm fair. If OG was actually being a mean person from what we're seeing on reality, I'm not seeing that. I'm getting from her that she's trying to actually befriend y'all. But y'all the ones that's not accepting her because you feel you're better than her. That's what's going on here. You feel OG, you attacked OG, Evelyn. You called, and OG said it to her in a very nice, calm way. She said, well, you called me ugly. She was just stating facts. It was no venom there. OG was defending herself. OG was defending. Let's keep it real here. OG was defending herself, and she was trying to be cordial about it. She was trying to be nice about it. Even after Evelyn called this dark-skinned, authentically dark-skinned woman ugly, she was trying, and y'all all came for her. Low key, y'all came for her, but y'all ain't want the smoke. When the smoke got down to the smoke, you see what she did. You see she walked away. Y'all forced OG to come up out of character, and I know a lot about that, and I could feel that because I'm like that myself in terms of me coming out speaking about colorism and darkism. The reason I came out and spoke about it and created the first platform for dark skin and colorism is because people kept attacking me for being dark skinned. This is why I keep trying to tell you, it don't matter how quiet and nice a dark skinned woman is, they will still attack you for being dark skinned. This proves it. I've been saying this shit for years because I am the dark skin activist and I created this lane. OG speaks in a proper type tone. She does not speak, if you will, for lack of a better term, ebonics. That's what some people call it. What's up, child? Or how some of y'all attack me for speaking. She doesn't speak like that. She speaks in a calm voice. And I watched her speak to her in a calm voice, defending herself, saying, well, you called me ugly. And then Evelyn Lozada turned it up. And I could see on the faces before they did their confessionals, they didn't have, you didn't have to do the confessionals of the other chicks on there for me to see that they was team light-skinned Evelyn Lozada, even though she was wrong, even though she presented, this is what kills me, what makes me so upset. This woman presented receipts showing that it was a two-sided conversation, but she's so black and ugly that y'all still cannot give up y'all light-skinned privilege and believe that a black man would want an authentically dark-skinned black woman. Oh, Lord mercy, Jesus. This pisses me off. Pisses me off. Hate BS, you talk about, I know so many beautiful dark-skinned women. Laughing my A off. Kenya Moore, Brooke Bailey, OG, just not beautiful. So let's not attack skin tone to it. Well, we are. I am attaching skin tone to it because it is about the skin tone. Who is another woman to tell a man what he finds attractive? If Chad Ochocinco finds OG attractive and want to get with her, who is another female to tell a man what he likes? You don't have the right to do that. Okay, but Megan Starr, you saying that? No, I'm Team OG all the way. I don't care what. Nope. You're saying what it's wrong for OG to do, but what you're not admitting to is the women are egging this woman on. So you don't think throwing tables, bottles, and all the violent behavior that could hurt somebody is on the same level as it's to me, it's on the same level because it all leads to violence. And OG, from what I have seen, she's talking, but Evelyn Lozada for years has actually been doing. No, you got to miss me with that argument. We're not. This is darkism, and more darkism, period. Periods. Kristen basking in her pretty dark-skinned girl privilege. But your day coming too, honey, because maybe you think you're better than OG. Sitting up there talking about what she said, throwing race into it. Honey, this is not about race. What it's really about is darkism. That's what it's about. And it's about darkism on different levels. And the only reason why I believe they're Team Kristen is because you are the acceptable dark-skinned woman. So you are getting a pass. So you need to just miss me with that. You need to sit down with that. You are ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Because I'm a fair person. And if I seen somebody bring out the actual receipts that they pulling up from their cell phone, showing that this was a two-way conversation, and I compared that to what Evelyn had, just put a blindfold over me in terms so I don't see what somebody looks like. I'm just looking at only the text messages, or somebody is just reading me the text messages. Off that alone, you should be on OG's side because she's telling the truth. So the bias comes in with the darkism. Evelyn, you even called OG dirty. You called her dirty. Calling a dark-skinned woman dirty has all kinds of darkism connotations to it. Is she dirty because she's dark-skinned? Is that why she's dirty? Is she dirty because she's not the acceptable dark skin with the acceptable good hair? That baby hair, that good hair. Is that why she dirty? She just dark skin. And light-skinned chicks are not dirty because they're light-skinned. Child, you are, this woman is just, oh my God. I just am so disgusted with her nasty behavior towards Black women. You should be thanking Black women, authentically Black women, because you're able to eat off the dark-skinned Black woman, honey. You're able to eat off the dark-skinned Black woman. And we're talking about darkism. We are talking about darkism. We are talking about, say it with me. Hold on. Let me type it in the chat box. We need to clearly understand what we're talking about here. We're talking about darkism. Darkism and darkism. That is what we're talking about. Megan 4-star, she's not more pretty. Your brain is fried, and you're on that darkism. You're on that darkism train is what you're on, because she's not more pretty. What makes her more pretty? Go ahead and watch y'all lie. Y'all will come up with any excuse, every excuse in the book to justify darkism. Every excuse in the book. And if we take darkism out of the equation, and if we just fairly look at the receipts, we can see that OG is actually telling the truth. And them heifers know she's telling the truth. They know she's telling the truth. But again, when you are dark skinned, you get dismissed on everything. Everybody wants to dismiss you and act like what you're saying does not have any validity to it. That's what they're doing to OG. They're trying to pretend that what she's saying has no validity because she's dark skinned, and therefore she is not beautiful enough for Chad to even want her. How dare he send her those types of messages that shows desire? How dare he do this to this dark skinned woman, this butt ugly dark skinned woman? How dare he do that? Makes no sense. Y'all are, man, I'm just like, I'm so tired of it. Like I'm so tired of, yes, I'm mad about people plagiarizing me and copying me. I'm pissed off about that too. But the bigger picture is I am tired of the way that dark-skinned women are treated and perceived. And where you have dark-skinned women turning against each other and Black women who are light-skinned and brown-skinned turning against each other. Malaysia, you jump right on the hate train too. You right with your sarcastic, nasty attitude. You jumped right on the hate train against OG too. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all are not going off of what is factual. Y'all are going off of who you believe Chad should be with. That's what they're going off of. Who they believe Chad should be with? Who's prettier? That's what they're going off of. They're not going off of the evidence. They're not going off of the evidence at all. Because OG wins hands down with the evidence. And if it was the other way around, if it was Evelyn that was winning with the evidence, then I would say, you know what, OG? Wait a minute. She's presented some evidence here that is truthful and factual. You lose. But that's not what's going on here. It's the reverse. Where a light-skinned woman's word will be taken over a dark-skinned woman's word. And that's why that's the reason why you have that chick Centoya. She should not be the only one that got released from prison. The other young lady should be released from prison. The dark-skinned one should be released as well. This woman is parading around on all these platforms. It pisses me off at the privilege that they give these light-skinned women over dark-skinned women. Pisses me off. What's that? They did a movie about her, which they had light-skinned little mama. You was great in the role, but you should have not have been given the opportunity to play her. You should not have. I can even give Tammy Roman credit. You did great in the role, but you're not dark-skinned like the real mom. You did not deserve to play her. You did not deserve to play her. Dark-skinned women are always getting disenfranchised. And then they want to throw out the little tokens like Lupita Nyong'o and tell me that I'm equal. No, save it. This is not equality. It's never been equal. It's never been equal. Exactly, Celeste. You must be just tuning in because that's exactly what I just said. You said, and OG is not ugly at all. They hate that she looks like a real black woman. Exactly. And in that, they hate that a black man would actually want to be with a real black woman. They don't like that. Shout out to everybody that's watching today. They don't like that. And that's what's at the root of this, because they don't feel that we are deserving of a good black man, of a black man that has money. And I'm not talking down on everyday regular black men. I'm not doing that. Don't be accusing me of doing that. Y'all know what I'm trying to get across here. Because I hear my critics say stuff like, well, Rashida, dark-skinned black women are just mad because they can't get the men with the money. That is not what I'm saying. Y'all know what I mean. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm speaking in general and stating the fact that light-skinned women, brown-skinned women, a lot of them do not feel that a dark-skinned black woman is worthy of a black man that has some money and some means. They think that you're supposed to be at the bottom rung. Shout out to everybody that's watching here. Let's see who we got. Brother D. Durrell, shout out to you. Daphne Manning, Garnett of January, Hate BS, Megan 4-star, even the people that disagree with me, it's all good. Gun Streets, my voice is going hoarse. I done did multiple lives. Let's Only One, shout out to you. I'm Kayla, Life is Kayla. I'm just tired of it. Life is Kayla. You said it right. And it's funny how they try to switch the situation when she came with receipts. Exactly, Life is Kayla. OG was defending herself. She came with with factual receipts, legitimate receipts, and acceptable dark-skinned Kristen, you still tried to undercut her in the confessional. You tried to make it about her so-called trying to get with a married man. Come on now. What about Evelyn and Tammy dealing with her husband when they was married? What about that, Kristen? But you trying to it's the darkism. You don't like this chick because she's the real black man. I'm so pissed off about it. I cannot even tell y'all how angry and upsetting this makes me. I cannot even tell you. Like I said, I'm angry about dark-skinned women stealing my work. I'm pissed off about that. But I am very pissed off at the second-class citizenship treatment of the dark-skinned black woman, in terms of people feeling that we are not supposed to have a good black man, because that's what this is all about. It's a fight. It's a fight for the men. Give up your light-skinned privilege. Give up your dark-skinned pretty girl privilege. Give it up. And stop running along to with stuff that you know is not right and true and just acceptable dark-skinned Christians. Stop doing that just because you want to be with the cool chicks, the light-skinned cool chicks. You want them to accept you so bad that you're willing to throw a dark-skinned woman on the bus that's actually telling the truth. Prove OG wrong. You haven't been able to do that. Prove her wrong. Oh, this is so upsetting. This is so upsetting to me. I'm just really upset about this because it's all the flashbacks that I go back to my life and how Black women have done me. There have been many situations where Black women have felt that the man that I was dating, that they saw me with, that I should not be with that man because he was too good looking for me. Okay. There have been more situations than I could do a whole live on that alone. And this is why I know they're attacking her, because Evelyn Lozada and her light-skinned team crew, they don't feel that this woman is attractive enough. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And okay, I hear y'all talk about, some of y'all talk about the hair. I'm not going to attack OG for her hair because I feel just like people want me to talk about Lil' Kim. You ain't gonna get me to talk bad about Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim is a victim of darkism. I'm not attacked. Lil' Kim got more talent in her pinky than a Nicki Minaj, than a Cardi B. Child, please. You're not beating Lil' Kim. See, that's the thing. When it comes down to the raw talent and being the authentic, you're not gonna beat the dark-skinned woman on that. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, whether you get mad at me or not, the most talented rappers, female rappers, are dark-skinned or are darker skinned. Lauryn Hill is at the top. I got Foxy and Lil' Kim in my top 5. Okay, you're not gonna beat us when it comes to the talent. You're not going to win. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't gonna happen. So you gotta find something else. You gotta find something else, because you know you ain't gonna win like that. You know you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. So what do? You have to use your skin tone as what Dr. Margaret Hunter calls social capital. Woo! Queen Sagittarius. You just hopped up on here. Let me read what you said. Let me read exactly what you said, because you are 1,000,000% correct. You said that also happened to Angie Stone. Let's go Google Angie Stone. Let's go see what Angie Stone looks like. And Angie Stone is super duper talented. Some of y'all, people talk about her attitude, whatever. Angie Stone is super talented. It is what it is. Where you at, Angie Stone? There she go, right there. You're right. You're right. Hold on. Let me go back to the chat, because I gotta finish reading Queen Sagittarius' comment. She said that also happened to Angie Stone. D'Angelo is her ex, and they have a son together, and everyone in the industry said he was too attractive for her. After they broke up, look what happened to D'Angelo. There you go. The same thing could be said about Ursha. I love me some Ursha, though. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I do love me some Ursha. But look what happened when you got rid of your dark-skinned wife. They said the same thing about Tamika Raymond. Hold up. See, Angie Stone is the real black. Hold on. Let me go, because let me go pull up. Let me go pull up Angie Stone and D'Angelo. I hope I spell his name right, but I think it'll correct me. It'll correct me. Here we go. Angie Stone is the real black. You was mad because you probably wanted to be with D'Angelo. And Angie Stone just was being her natural black self. And you haters is just upset. You're mad. You're upset. Same thing that happened to, hold on. I always have to talk about this. I talked about this more times than I could count. Because I'm a huge Usher fan. I'm always going to be an Usher fan. I don't care. Y'all can talk about Tamika Raymond all day. I've been Team Tamika from day one. I'm going to be Team Tamika forever. I don't care. Y'all can talk about her attitude. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all was mad and upset that Usher married a real black woman. And look how good they look together. You haters. You haters. And a lot of you haters were actually black women. You didn't feel that Tamika Raymond was pretty enough. Tamika Raymond is gorgeous. You're just jealous because you wanted Usher for yourself. You wanted to be living that lifestyle. And you felt like you know, a dark-skinned woman should not be living a lavish lifestyle with a big, huge star. That's how y'all felt. That's how y'all felt. You feel like Angie Stone is too heavy set. Too heavy set. And dark skin to be with a man that looks like D'Angelo. Well, newsflash, because I can tell you right now, you call me ugly all day and all night. But every dude that I have dated has been fine. Yes, that's why you mad. That's why y'all be upset. That's why you're mad, Evelyn Lozada. That's why you pissed off. You're mad. You're upset. And even right now, OG has a very handsome black boyfriend. Okay? You're mad. You're really upset. It upsets you when you see us walk through the mall. Because they used to get mad. I had a chick attack me and come for me when I walked through the mall with my handsome former boyfriend. She was upset and mad. I had a chick attack me and come for me at the club when I was with my handsome boyfriend. They was up. They'd be so mad. They'd be so, trust me, I know, because I have experienced this. But you don't have the right, and I keep telling y'all this. You don't have the right to tell a black man what he think is attractive. You don't have that right. So what you need to do is just get over it. Get over it and understand that every black man is not a self-hater. Get over it and understand that every black man is not going to want you because you light skin. So stop. Just stop. Just stop thinking that you're going to keep all the black men to yourself, because you're not. You're not. Black men do choose dark-skinned black women. Child. This is just, whew, it's so upsetting. It's so this made me so upset. Just looking at the interplay going on between OG and this Evelyn Lozada. And you could see what the difference between OG and Evelyn Lozada is this. See, OG could really fight. OG could, let me tell you something. I could tell a person that could really, I know, because I'm one of them people myself, and I take pride in that. It's called self-defense. I don't condone violence, but I do condone self-defense. OG can really fight for real. But the thing about OG is that she is not flaunting that like they trying to make it out to be. This woman has a very innocent demeanor, a very cordial type demeanor where she's trying to be cordial with you. Evelyn Lozada, you don't have that. You have this mean, nasty demeanor, but I don't believe you could really fight at all. I don't believe it. And I'm not sitting up here and saying that light-skinned chicks cannot fight. I'm not saying that. I'm speaking about this one particular one. I don't believe it. I just believe you go around causing problems, throwing your word around, trying people. Okay, you go around trying people. And OG was trying to be cordial with you. She was trying to let you know that you started this mess with her first. And you just continue to egg it on. And that's why she came up out of her character. That's why. So stop trying to make it seem as if she's violent. You're lying. That's darkism. Just because I made a video years ago. Again, I'm the queen of this shit. I've been talked about this. Go back and look at my videos. I talked about dark-skinned women who could fight real good. People deem them to be manly. They hate on dark-skinned women because they can fight. That don't make no sense. Why are you mad and upset that a dark-skinned woman can defend herself? This is crazy. You'll sit there and call her manly and masculine because she could fight. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Why she got to be penalized for knowing how to defend herself? But you don't say the same thing about Evelyn Lozada. You don't say the same thing about Tammy Roman, who is lighter skinned. It's always the dark-skinned women that get attacked for being able to fight. You mad because you don't have the muscular build, the natural muscular? You pissed off about that? That's your problem. That's your problem. That's a problem that you have with yourself. Get over it. I'm so sick of this mess. Sick of this foolishness, this darkism foolishness. Because that's what it is. A bunch of darkism foolishness. For those of you that want to support the work of the world's first and only dark-skinned activists, go ahead and throw the links in here. I ask that you go ahead and make a donation to my GoFundMe. You can make a donation to my PayPal email. And the PayPal email is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in the chat so you can easily access the information. You can also go to my like I said, my PayPal email. You can go to my Cash App as well. The Cash App is Rashidalala. The End Darkism campaign needs your financial support so that I can go ahead and produce more shows. As soon as I get the venue in place, get everything in place, I'm going to be letting you guys know where you can go and make a donation. I'm sorry, well, I already let you know you can make a donation. I'll take that back. You go right to my GoFundMe, my Cash App, or to my PayPal. What I mean is I'm going to be letting you guys know exactly where you can go and purchase your tickets. Because what I plan to do is the live performance is either going to be a Dark Skin Woman's Revenge or one of my other projects. I plan to live stream it as well as have it live at a venue. I have not chosen the venue yet, but the funds is going to go towards the production. So what's going to happen is people that are at home, you'll be able to watch me from the comfort of your own home, as well as if you're in the city where I'm at, you'll be able to come out and see the show live. So make a donation to the End Darkism campaign. I'm seeking sponsors to sponsor this great work. Your donations, like I said, go directly towards the production of my plays. I've been producing my plays for a long time as the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. But the dark-skinned activist campaign, it needs funding to continue to grow. I cannot stress that enough. So while you're here online, all you have to do, once again, is go to either my GoFundMe, you can go to my Cash App, you can go to my PayPal, and you can make a donation to help me to end darkism. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's how it is when people. I'm reading some of your comments about people not acknowledging Rashida Strober. I don't need them to acknowledge me, because the truth of what I created is going to continue to speak for itself. But I have the facts on my side. I actually did build this platform in 1998, and I have receipts that you can even look at online that precedes these people. Unfortunately, some dark-skinned women don't want to give credit because they want to take all the credit for themselves. I've said this before. People mocked me for calling myself the dark-skinned activist. Come on, don't make me pull up these receipts, because we're going to pull up the receipts. Rashida Strober, let's pull it up. First thing comes up is the Wikipedia. This precedes Lupita talking about dark skin. This precedes Marla Negra talking. It precedes all of them. They jumped on my bandwagon. This Wikipedia was created light years before they even started talking about it. Check the receipts, March 22nd, 2011. It talks about me writing about my dark skin plays right there. September 27th, 2013, way before. It talks about me appearing on TV, tackling skin tone prejudice. 2014, I even wrote an article called The Dark Skinned Female Beauty Revolution. 2014, the receipts don't lie. I don't have to have acknowledgement from them because the facts and the evidence is right here. Well, I wrote about the dark skinned female beauty revolution. Look at the date, May 1st, 2014. Read the article. I even talked about Lupita as a part of it. Lupita did not create this. People coming up on here talk. If you come on here with that foolishness, you're going to get banned. Because I'm not going to be disrespected like that. I don't have to have chicks that's copying me acknowledge me because the facts are always going to speak for themselves. The fact is, Rashida Strober created the dark skin and colorism lane from scratch, and I'm not gonna stop. I'll be the last dark skinned chick standing, period. End of the story. Don't come on here with that. Don't come on here with that because you're not being honest. Why the hell do I need people that's stealing from me they're stealing. Why would somebody that's taking and stealing from you acknowledge what you're doing? Does that make sense? They're already thieves. They're already dishonest. They're already unscrupulous. So why would I expect for them to give me acknowledgement when they're already stealing? The truth, my acknowledgement is the facts and the truth. The evidence and the receipts. Google me. You better Google me. You better Google me. Furthermore, thank God I'm a writer because I love how people like to try to lie. You're not going to take what I created and give credit to other people. I'm writing the book, or should I say editing the book? I always say writing, but I'm really editing the book called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober Story. Let's go to that. For the people that want to lie, I got tons of receipts with years showing me talking about dark skin in my platform before these chicks. This is right here online. When all people have to do is do their research. But just like with OG, even though she's coming with receipts, people still want to lie and scheme and manipulate. Let me go back. My book, Inventing Dark Skin Activism. There it is. This is the book right here. That's the cover that I am getting ready to put out as soon as I finish editing it. This book, I'm putting this book out because of all the lies of people giving credit to other people for creating the colorism lane. I'm telling the truth in this book, and this book is going to live forever. Your YouTube channel might get deleted. That's why I don't put all my eggs in one basket. And that's why I'm a writer, because this book is going to tell the truth. It's going to tell the unadulterated truth from the beginning to the end. From the beginning of dark skin activism in 1998 and everything in between, including other Black women stealing from my work. Inventing dark skin activism is going to tell the truth. Where is it? Let's pull up the manuscript. Let's pull up the manuscript. I got to move that manuscript. There we go. Pull up the manuscript. This book right here is going to tell the truth from beginning to the end. You're not going to be able to lie and give other people credit for what I created just because you have a bigger platform. Let's read some of this. Some will say, Rashida Strober, dark-skinned activist, I have never heard of you. Fair enough, and that may be true, but millions have also heard of me. But because they think I'm so low on the totem pole and that I don't have money and resources, that it's okay to steal from my original dark-skinned activist work and ideas. Just because you have not heard of me, it does not negate 20 plus years of dark-skinned activism that larger platforms are now stealing from me. It also does not negate the historical significance and legacy of what I created in dark-skinned activism, which no one spoke about before I created it. It also does not negate that bigger platforms steal from smaller creators all the time. And it's easier to do with the advent of social media. So don't try to come for me. Don't try to try me. Because the evidence and the facts is going to stand alone at the end of the day. I guarantee you that. Once again, those of you that support our work, I have to diverge because I have to correct people. This is my duty to correct you. We're not gonna give other people credit for what I created. Not in my presence. Not as long as I live and you're around me. You can't do that with me. It's gonna be a fight, a hell of a fight. Okay, so once again, make a donation to the campaign. This money is much needed because I need to continue to produce the Dark Skin Activist Tour featuring my creative works. Okay. You can make a donation to the GoFundMe, or you can go to my Cash App, which is once again Rashidalala on Cash App. You can also go to my PayPal and make a donation. And the PayPal email address is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, that's icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the creator, the inventor, the designer, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin. Put your money where your mouth is, donate, and help me to make it happen. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed rest of the day.